Welcome back, boys and girls. And today I want to do a comparison between two 6.5 Creedmoor rifles. One in AR-10 from LFA Armory and one in bolt action from Thompson Center Compass. This is what I'll be shooting today. Because of the difference in barrel twist, a leaf-free Armory AR-10 shoots the heavier bullet better. This is 140 grain, non-typical by Federal. And the velocity on this is 2750 at the muzzle. And at 500 yards, you would drop 48.4 inches. Now, my Thompson Center Compass shoots the lighter bullet better, which is Super Performance by Hornady, 120 grain, GMX. And the velocity on this is 3050 at the muzzle. And at 500 yards, this drops 36.9 inches. So there is quite a big difference in ballistic at 500 yards. But right up to about like 300 yards, there's not a big difference. So they both will do fine for me, hunting in Virginia. I pay $16.99 per box for non-typical and $27.99 for Super Performance GMX. So there's quite a big difference in the price. And I've shot a doe with this GMX and it does a really, really good job on it. Now, I have not shot any deer with this non-typical yet, but I'm looking forward to this upcoming season. Whew, not a bullseye. It's a heavy rifle, so it's got soft recoil. It feels like shooting 223. Oh yeah, and you could really stay on the target. This is 100 yards, and this target here is my first 3 shot with LFA Armory. And this feels like shooting 243. Pretty soft shooting.
What were you, how are you doing with the irons? Or are you're doing?
Alright, here goes the direction. Top middle is 3 shotgun with Thompson Center Compass. Crazy. Boldness and the shooting range. Here's a target that I shot at 100 with the LFA Armory AR-10. That was my first shot, and then that was my second shot. And I got a little nervous, and that's my third shot. And if you look at it, there's just about a little bit less than 3/4 of an inch, which is quite decent. And I know this rifle can do better because on my last review, I did a little bit more than 1/4 inch, but this was like 3/8 of an inch. So I know this rifle is more capable than I am. Here's a target that I shot at 100 with a Thompson Center Compass. And that right there is a little bit less than 3/4 of an inch. And also this rifle could do better because on my last review over here, I shot about 3/8 of an inch. So honestly, Thompson Center or Lee Free Armory, they're both very accurate. And at 100 yards, I'll call it a tie because I'm shooting between 1/4 inch to 3/4 of an inch every time I'm at the range. We have another tie on trigger pull. Lee Free Armory comes with standard 6-pound trigger pull, and Thompson Center Compass also comes about 6-pound trigger pull. Now the difference is upgrade. Now with Lee Free Armory, for $110 extra, you could get the trigger down to 4.5 pounds, or for $120, you could get it down to 3-pound trigger pull. Now with a Thompson Center Compass, just for $16 and replacing a trigger spring, which I did, and I also did a review on that, you could get it down to about 4 pounds. So standard trigger pull is another tie, but upgrading, this is a lot cheaper. This is really not a fair comparison because Lee Free Armory, this rifle, costs $1,250 and they don't do discounts. And this scope MSRP is almost $600 scope from Boris. Now, because I had the lower DPMS, I only pay $800 for the complete upper. And on a really good sale, I only pay $240 for the scope. And Thompson Center Compass, MSRP on the rifle is about $400, but I think they're selling it for like $300 now. And Vortex Crossfire 2 scope, MSRP is somewhere $200, but you could get it for about $150. So this is about $450 setup, but I only paid $290 last year when they had the special on the combo. Now comparing this two is like comparing an apple to orange. I understand that, but this is what I have. I just want to kind of give a different idea of what rifle might work for you. Now, one thing that they do have in common is that they both guarantee sub-MOA with their both rifles. Now, this is 22-inch heavy barrel, and this is 22-inch thin barrel. As for the weight, if you're a hunter, Thompson Center Compass wins because this is only 8-pound rifle with a scope and everything. And you could carry this all day in the woods. Now, if you're a long range shooter and if you're shooting on a prone position or off the bench, Lee Free Armory wins because this is 12 pounds and 7 ounces. And having that extra weight is really gives you more stability and you could actually see where you're hitting. Thompson Center Compass weighs in at exactly 8 pounds. Lee Free Armory AR-10 weighs in at 12 pounds and 7 ounces. If you're comparing recoils between these two rifles, Lee Free Armory wins because this is a heavier rifle. It shoots softer. It feels like shooting .223. And now Compass, because it's lighter rifle, it's got a little bit more kick to it. It feels more like shooting .243. Now, but honestly, they're both soft shooting rifles, and I don't think anybody would have problem shooting either one of the rifle. But this one, you could stay on the target easier. For the price wise, Thompson Center wins because this is really inexpensive rifle, but shoots like a custom made rifle. And for those of you who are like a new into hunting or shooting, you really can't go wrong with a Thompson Center Compass, especially with 6.5 creedmoor. Now, if you're comparing the looks, Lee Free Armory looks like a $1,300 rifle, and Thompson Center looks like a $300 rifle. So obviously, Lee Free Armory wins on the looks. If you ask me which one is more fun to shoot, honestly, they're both very accurate, and I have blast shooting accurate rifles. So it's really hard for me to decide which one, but honestly, Lee Free Armory is just a little bit more fun, not because it's more accurate, but it's softer shooting and it's just more fun. I could just shoot that thing all day as long as I could afford the ammunitions. If you ask me that I could only keep one rifle and which rifle it would be, even though I love to shoot this Lee Free Armory, as a hunter, I have to go with a Thompson Center Compass because having a lighter rifle, it makes it that much easier. And going in and out of the woods in different conditions, this is more idealistic. And I mean, hunting in Virginia, we don't walk in deep into the woods. I might walk in 300 yards maybe and climb a tree stand and hunt from the tree stand. So carrying a heavy rifle is not a big problem. But there are situations when the deer pops out in different places, like behind you, and repositioning yourself, lighter rifle makes it a lot easier. And after the hunt, dragging it out, having a lighter rifle makes it a lot easier too. But both of these rifles with the scopes only cost me $1,400, so I'm keeping both. Now, if you look at my previous videos, you could see how I did it. And lastly, like always, thank God for what you have. Enjoy your life with what you got, but mostly keep smiling and shoot safely. See ya.